one thing I wanted to do just because I had it here was because I was on Kanye's Instagram looking for anything about Virgil, and he had the post. This is something we didn't talk about last week. I think we just forgot, but we didn't even talk about the Drake and Kanye. What's the reconciliation because of Jay Prince.
They're all
So
buddies.
say that again. You just broke up.
They're all buddies again.
Yes. So I don't know if you guys all saw this. It was just in time for last week, but I think we just had too much shit on the pod and we just didn't get to it. So basically, we all know that Kanye and Drake have been jabbing each other paws for a while. And then on the Drink Champs podcast, Kanye expanded on that and was explaining it. I think we talked about that here, where Kanye was talking about exactly, Drake's giving the directions, like, you pull it to the left, whatever, on the sicko mode joint, and actually talking about the distance from his house to Kanye's house in that song that was a hit. It's like, imagine this guy you've been like trading shots with for all these years. Every party you go to, they play that fucking song, or everywhere you go, you can't avoid it because it felt like he was like constantly trolling me. He would be always, sliding in the DMs of my wife and all the other people around, or my family, sisters-in-law, and blah blah blah. Like, so Jay Prince obviously is close to Kanye for whatever reason, and he had a part in putting Drake on. So Jay Prince made this is what was weird. Jay Prince had this video with him and Kanye was reading off a phone, but it looked like a hostage video because the way Kanye was reading, it was mad awkward. Did y'all see that one?
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, you saw it?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I have it right here.
I'm making this video to address
I did see that. Yeah.
Myself and Drake. Both me and Drake have taken shots at each other, and it's time to put it to rest. I'm asking Drake on December 7th to join me on stage as a special guest to share the two biggest albums of the year, live in Los Angeles, with the ultimate purpose being to free Larry Hoover. I believe this event will not only bring awareness to our cause, but prove to people everywhere how much more we can accomplish when we lay our pride to the side and come together. Yo, this is Jay Prince.
Is that just awkward as fuck?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that was mad awkward. And then 2 posts later, that's at Drake's house in Toronto. So Drake had this event at his crib. Oh, and then this. And that's the event. And now the Larry Hoover show has Drake and Kanye. And people were talking about the prices. Some of the ticket prices are like $7.5 grand for like the front row ones and shit. It's pretty crazy. So Drake had this like party at his house, and Chappelle was performing there, and there was just like all these people. So all of a sudden, like both Kanye and Drake were posting like from that. That was a picture that they both kind of posted different versions of that. Dave Chappelle was talking about how important it is for these two people to sort of sort their shit out because he's friends with them both and stuff. And then Drake posted the Dave Chappelle thing, and then there was like this video of him and Kanye, like as if like their heads were like right on next to each other, like jamming and singing along to it, and he was filming it. And I was like, wow, yo, like really went from 0 to 100 on that shit, like fuck you type shit to like now we're like hanging out drunk and singing and shit.
Yeah, that's weird.
So
always gonna be careful of that shit.
Particularly because look, obviously we're Ye is the GOAT, but he's a volatile man. And got to be cautious of how he's going to respond. But anyway, it was just an interesting thing we didn't get to touch on last time, as far as like what it meant. So, do you guys think that there's anything weird about that? Do you think they'll or is it like just a matter of time before they're beefing again? Like, what do you reckon?
I think it's swept under the rug now, but yeah, it's just weird the way they've done it. But like, yeah, I don't think they'll beef again.
You don't think so?
Nah. I doubt it. No one has time for that.
Yeah, I guess
we're definitely going to see some good songs out of it, though. They might get some collabs going on.
That's what I was going to say. Do you reckon they will? Do you think they'll collab? Because that would be dope.
I think so, yeah.
I think
then they'll make some money together, and then they might actually be friends after that.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I know that they did work together a lot back in the day. Like, Kanye directed the... what's it called? Find Your Love or whatever? Videos. Yeah, the joint in Jamaica from the first album. No, and he did the fucking. I think he produced that, but he did the video for Best I Ever Had. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, video for Best I've Had. Okay, yeah, he did that song with was Rihanna on it?
No, what's the big one? Forever. I want this shit forever. You know, with the Eminem and Wayne.
Oh, and Travis Barker.
Yes, exactly. So that one
Big
was
tune.
yeah. So that look, they've done it, and there's probably a million other things that they've done. I know that Drake wrote some stuff for the Ye album, or wasn't for Dahn.
Life of Pablo as well.
Pablo as well. That's the other one. Thank you.
Yeah, we can see what the music that comes out of it, but hopefully they become buddies again and like everything's all hunky dory. Because I mean, shit, they're really two powerful motherfuckers. They shouldn't really be beefing because they can do better good together than apart. You know what I mean? So it makes sense.
100%. Yep. No, you make complete sense. I think I agree. It's like, particularly, I think in light of something like this shit for Virgil, where both of them were close to him, and you just kind of like, yeah, fuck, man, like, life's too short for that shit, you know, when it's really not that serious. So